Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm super grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so very much. And yeah, let's get into today's message. I hope everyone's doing fantastically on this Friday morning or whenever you come across this video. Okay. Hi, Natasha. All right. What does the collective need to know at this time? First, we need to pray, and then we need to get into it. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to put this here so it's not super loud in your ears. In your ears. Oh, you guys. I love you guys. All right. Dear God, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, I open myself up as a channel to relay messages in the highest white light of the collective. Thank you, Lord, for choosing me to be a conduit of healing energy and healing messages for the collective. So grateful for the discernment, the wisdom, the clarity to clear, concise messages, protection, to be in service of you, God, to be in service of the collective. Calling all galactic beings of the light, ancestors of the light, guardian angels of the light, spirit guides of the light, ascended masters of the light, and other celestial beings of the light that would like to assist me in these messages. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Got hot in here again, folks. It got hot. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. The sound is real low. I might just have to get a mic, guys, with this new streaming system because it seems as though the divine is only wanting me to use the streaming system because it's like, nope, you're not going to stream through YouTube anymore. You're going to stream through this. So I will have to get a mic, but I will get a mic. Like, uh, when you're creating something with the divine and you're like, feel like you have a little bit of control, don't. You don't. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm just, I keep, it's fine. Everything is fine. Uh, you know, Nothing has gone wrong. Um, but I run into things and it's like the divine's like, no, that's not what we're doing right now. I don't know. It's funny. Anyways. Yeah, I'll get a mic. Thank you. It's my sunflowers. My sunflowers. I slept like a baby. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. What deck do we want to start with? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Being drawn to this deck. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won't be doing it like that. Or, just, I don't know. It's just funny. But I just take it with, it's like, all right, cool, let's do it your way, Every other time I try to do it my way, I feel like, and you shift me, talking to the divine, you shift me your way, it always turns out better. It always works out better. It always seems to go better. It always is better. And like, let's just do it your way. Okay, I feel like that's significant. Collective, are a lot of you surrendering right now? Just like, okay, all right, we're just gonna do it your way. I get this energy. It's like, yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, you know what? You know what? I think I'm just gonna let you take control. Talking to God. I think I'm just gonna let you do that because for some of you, that's really what's going on. This could also be somebody else in your energy collective that's like, uh, you know, um, still trying to control everything, right? And they're just like, you know what? I feel like something significant maybe happened, or not like significant, but like Excuse me, as I keep burping. Excuse me. Um, but it's just like maybe there was a realization or there was something. You know what I mean? And and yeah, it feels like it's not it doesn't feel like bad. It just feels like all right. All right, white flag. You know, like I don't know. Yes, Maui, can I help you, sir? Listen, I know you just came in from going potty, so I know that's not it. You have two bowls full of water and food. I know exactly what you want, sir. You want to get to the kids. You want to go see your brother and your sister. I know you do, but you're not going to right now. Do you want me to just let you outside so you can go run around? Let's do that. You want to go run around a little bit? Come on. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's get to it. Ah, he is talkative. Oh, look, listen to him out there talking some more. Talking to the neighbors. All right. What's the collective need to know? I already did this. I already cut the deck and everything. And then we kind of got into that surrender message. Now I'm remembering where we are. Yeah, that's so some of you might be surrendering to something or to a process or I'm not sure. But yeah, there's some sort of surrender here. Like, all right, yep, I'm just gonna we're gonna do it your way because it seems like that way works a lot better. You know. Let me just move out of the way. You know, like Rhonda, I'm sorry to hear that. I understand. I will be sending you and your son lots of love for healing. We understand the process, and you know, but doesn't mean so. If everyone wants to send Rhonda and her son some prayers at some point today, that would be fantastic. Please and thank you. Okay, collective. Let's talk about. Oh no, Rhonda, I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, let's just send Rhonda a bunch of love. Okay, a lot of comforting love, please. Okay, that's losing a child I couldn't imagine, and so I'm very sorry. Love you very much. Um, okay, so collective. If I stay on that too long, I'm gonna get all emotional and stuff. And anyways, if you ever need to, Rhonda, send me an email. Okay, I'm here for you. You know what, guys? I'm gonna bring him in. Just tell them like, hey, I'm here. Now, come here and lay down. Okay, chill out. It's okay. It's okay. We just waste our time doing all that. I don't know why there's I feel I know that everything is significant in a reading and so I don't know what all that was about like as far as I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, collective, let's get into it. I feel like I keep getting pulled away from the message. You know what I mean? I feel like I'll get into it and then it's like a distraction. Then I'll get into it and then it's a distraction. And I feel like that might be part of the surrendering thing. that you're going through right now, collective. It's like, yeah, divine feminine at the bottom of the deck here. Um, it's like you'll get into it and then, distraction. You'll get into it and then distraction. And I feel like maybe there was like a little bit of frustration around that. You know what I mean? It's like like maybe like it's like all day you're like trying to do something, right? You feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're, like just for example, cleaning the house, cleaning the house. And I don't know. This is just whatever. So say you're cleaning the house and it's just like constantly like something is going on, right? Something is, Maui, you're not going to see the kids yet. They're still sleeping. I'm going to wake them up in a minute. Here, come here. Come on. You want to say hello? Um, but yeah, say for instance, it's like cleaning the house, right? You clean up the kitchen, and then all of a sudden, the kids have all the dishes dirty, or like, it's just like one thing after another. You're like cleaning up, and as you're cleaning, you're spilling things, or, or you're cleaning, and it's, I don't know, it feels like distractions, or it feels like, and it feels almost like, like maybe you get a little frustrated, but it's just like, okay, okay, you know what I mean? Like, but kind of a little bit of laughter around it. Hey, buddy, I love you. I love him. It's like, it's kind of like that. It's like, okay, all right, I get it. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Like, I understand. Like, I can't, you know, uh, that's what this energy that's coming through here. Okay. I don't think that's the whole thing, but I feel like it maybe you might find yourself in that situation today or over this weekend. And it's just like a heads up, like, hey, just surrender. Just let it go. Okay. You feel like it's something that you should be doing at that time, but clearly the divine is saying, no, you're supposed to be doing something else. And so when you surrender to that, you'll know what else it is that you're supposed to be doing. But in the meantime, just surrender and just kind of let it go, because it's like, I feel like it's something you feel like you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? It's like one of those I shoulds, right? And don't should yourself to death. But yeah, and the divine is coming through at this time. I just feel like it's like God and the divine are coming through so strong right now, and just like really, because I feel like there's, I've been saying this, our decisions and the time, like the we are very fragile right now. It's just, it's very important. It's very, I don't know, we're at this like kind of this really significant shift, right? In reality. And so it's like it's like the divine is just like literally like forcing your hand in some situations, and because it's like, no, no, you're not gonna free will your way out of this one. I don't I don't know, collective. I don't know, but it's like, hmm. I don't want to say like that you're trying to get out of something that the divine has you doing, but it's also kind of like, or that you're, I don't know, it feels like, I just feel like the divine and God are like saving you somehow. They're rescuing you somehow by forcing your hand and surrendering. And that's not for everyone. That's just for some of you, right? That's just kind of a beginning message, right? And it could have already happened, or it could be happening maybe, within the next few days of seeing this video. So just a heads up, like whatever that is, right? However your hand is being forced by the divine, just allow it to be. Just surrender, because it's actually for your protection. It's for your highest good. It's for your best interest. Um, so that was just a beginning message. That doesn't even like touch on these cards. I've been looking at these cards, but that had nothing to do with these cards. I look down when I channel a lot. I do though. I look down. Is that normal? Do I feel like other channels do that too? They like close their eyes. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a blanket. You know I don't like being cold. The air's on. It's blowing right at me. It's just blowing right at me. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these cards now, shall we? All right. So Divine Feminine at the bottom of the deck. And then we've got Jay-Z underneath that. Okay. Collective, I feel like this is kind of your energy here, right? The Jay-Z card is like the Emperor card, okay? Divine Feminine is kind of like the Empress, okay? Now, the, we do have a Divine Masculine here, but I am kind of getting this, balance in your masculine and feminine energy here, okay? It's kind of this energy again where you are, by surrendering, you are actually like taking more control of your life here. You are, I know it sounds really wild, to be like, I'm handing this to you, God, and then and then there's this empowerment of like being more in charge of your own life. It doesn't seem like that would make sense, right? But that's this energy that's coming through. It's like um surrendering something to God and then feeling like, whoa, I'm in charge here. Like, oh my gosh. You ever seen the movie The Mask? Why am I being drawn to The Mask? Um, oh, okay. He puts on the mask, he's like smoking. There's something significant about that, right? Because in that movie, he finds this mask, right? He turns on the mask, he puts on the mask, and it makes him like confident. It makes him attractive to others, I guess, even though his face is green. I don't know. His body, changes. He is like super, the movie, The Mask, right? He's powerful. He can move really fast. It's like magical. It's kind of like a genie, right? He can pull out all these things. He can act in all these different ways, right? That's significant. There's something about The Mask. Uh, in alignment to this reading, and I don't know what that is yet, but we're gonna find out. You watched that movie last night, Wanda? That's so funny. I haven't watched that movie in years. It's a really funny movie. I like it a lot, and that's significant here. Um, because without the mask, right? He's just this bank teller guy who's not very confident in himself. He's got this old beater car, which, to me it's like whatever, like I'm not really much of a materialistic person, right? Um I kind of resonate with the people that have lots of money but still very like down to earth things. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's how my grandfather was. Like he was a wealthy man. He was a farmer, but you would never know the extent of his wealth because he drove around an old truck, right? He was very like frugal with his money. Like he would wear. Listen, y'all. My grandpa was like one of my best friends. I was born on his birthday, so we had a different type of dynamic, but like he would wear and I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is significant somehow, but he would wear the same pair of jeans for so long until he had to cut them into shorts, and then he would wear them as shorts. And then, listen, and then when they were too thin to wear as shorts, he would use them as a barn rag. There's something significant about that. There's something I don't know, but going back to, Jim Carrey when he didn't have the mask on, right? He would he was just not himself, right? He was not confident, he was not. So there's an energy, there's somebody not necessarily being a mask, but there's something that somebody maybe does here, or like that makes them feel more confident. There's something that it's like with this they feel more confident in who they are, but without it they don't. They feel like I'm just not another, you know, Joe Schmo down the road. You know what I mean? Like that's like I don't know. So there's somebody that feels more confident with something, I don't know how that's significant, but it is. Um and then there's a yeah. Okay, but let's still I'm not even into these cards yet. For real. Oh shit. All right. Let's look at the cards. I don't know why those other things are significant. They're going to come back around. I know they are. We always circle back around, don't we? Don't we? We always do. So we're just going to leave those there, right? We're going to leave those two little stories there and we're going to dive into these cards. Okay. All right. All right. Um, somebody, it actually might be like physical, like the material things that make them feel confident, right? So if I'm combining both of those stories together, yeah, because my grandpa was so confident. He was just like he just, he was a successful farmer. And but it didn't he didn't need to show that off, right? To know who he is. Okay, there's an energy of somebody who needs people to know by their material things how successful they are. That's what it's like. That's this person. It's like they don't have confidence without material things, right? That's this type of energy, and um I feel like this person is working on removing that mask. Okay. I think they're working on removing that, and finding that sense of confidence within themselves without the mask, without the and it's not to say that like suddenly they lost everything or whatever, but I feel like they're recognizing that their value is not actually, and not just their value but like everyone's value, because I get a sense that this person maybe kind of looked at everyone like that, right? Like your value is determined on what you have, and this person is waking up to the fact, and this could also be you, collective. Okay, you could, because that's a perception that society places on us, that projects onto us, right? It just is everywhere. There's no way that that projection didn't get put onto it's just, it's everywhere, right? And a lot of us have worked through that, but some of you might be working through that at this time of understanding that your value is not determined by what you have at all, nor is your confidence or your success or anything like the material. Like we are not here, we are not meant to attach ourselves or hold on to, or to these worldly things, right? They're here for us to enjoy. but it is not, that's not what we're here to live for, right? I feel like there's a lot of people in society that are living to obtain and maintain these material things rather than living to be in service or living in purpose or living to just live, right? They have become exactly what society wanted them to become, and they've become a slave to the material world. This is breaking down. This is breaking down collectively. Collectively, we are breaking this down. There's somebody in particular though that has recognized this. Okay, somebody that and again, it could be you collective. It could be somebody that is associated with you that maybe you're kind of like, I don't know your connection with this person or why it's significant that you would need to know that about somebody else. But there's somebody else that is going through this shift and understanding like love is more important. Now I'm getting emotional. Yeah. I don't know. There's maybe there was somebody that whew, what is this? Maybe that there's somebody that chose a different path because maybe materialistically you weren't aligned with them, or like they were looking at you in a way, they were determining your worth on what you had, or I don't know, there's something about, and this doesn't have to be for everyone, doesn't have to be romantic, it doesn't have to be, it's just like I get this sense of like somebody who maybe walked away from real love or real opportunity for financial gain, or for because of material reasons, this person is waking up to the fact that these material things are not going to fulfill them. They're not going to fulfill them the way that love does, right? Loving themselves and loving others. Let me grab a tissue. Sorry. My nose is so itchy. Like right here. It's like itchy inside. Ah! Sorry. Anyways, okay. Yeah. So that's happening, collective. Okay, somebody is waking up to, basically it was like, I don't want to call it ignorance, but it's kind of ignorance. But and the reason I don't want to call it ignorance is just because that's what this person's been taught. You know what I mean? Like we have to, like at the end of the day, that's what this person has been taught. We can't really be like, you're a fucking dick, right? Because this person doesn't know any better, okay? Uh like I don't I mean you can be like that if you want to be like that, if you really feel like you need to express that here, but that's at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, you know. Oh. Let's see. What else? What else does the collective need to know about this situation? What is this person, what is their intentions? What are they What do they want to do? You know, what do they, I don't know. Why are they here? Why are we talking about them? What's happening? And again, collective, I feel like part of this message is actually about you. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to, because I feel like for a lot of you, there was just this lack of confidence because maybe you weren't at the financial level that you feel comfortable in, or that you feel stable in, or that you feel like you know that is quote unquote successful, right, compared to others. You're looking at yourself and comparing yourself to others, and it's working on your confidence because you know what I mean, like it. And so the divine is like, collective, do you know who the fuck you are? The reason that you have not grown financially is because you haven't recognized who the fuck you are without that finances, without those finances, without that financial freedom. The divine is saying, I need you to see who, I'm sorry about the language, but they're very serious right now, who the fuck you are without all of that. You need to understand that because that doesn't determine your worth. And so these finances, this financial freedom that you are desiring for whoever this message is for, will not come through until you recognize your worth without it. Shit. Shit. Okay. I mean, preach. You know, like, all right, God, we hear you. We hear you. We do. Loud and freaking clear. Hold on. This is my daughter. Okay. My daughter's friend's mom. My daughter's got a friend over, and I just want to make sure she wasn't, you know. So, yeah. Collective, honestly, I feel like I just spit the whole message. I feel like I just, boom, you know, laid it all out there for you. You know, because when you recognize this, when you see your worth, I feel like there's also other people who will begin to see your worth. I feel like once you break through this karmic cycle of feeling like your worth is determined on what you have materialistically or what you have in your bank account, other people will also look past that as well, right? The day that you can wake up with $0 in your bank account, and still feel like you are at peace and that you love yourself and that you have faith in the divine, and that you're still a badass fucking bitch or a badass fucking dude. You know what I mean? Like that's the day that the divine will be like, and not to say, I'm not trying to project a day where you have $0 in your bank account. Please don't think that, because that's not it. I want everyone to have millions and millions and millions in their bank account at all times, and so does the divine. But it's like, but you got to know this first. You got to know that you're worth it. You got to know that you deserve it. But not only deserve it, but you just got to know that you know what I mean? Like you got to see yourself like everyone else sees you, collective, because I feel like other people see you. They see something special in you. Okay? If they didn't, why the fuck would you have had so much betrayal? I'm just saying. Okay? So it's like, yeah, I'm hearing somebody say, I don't even want millions. I just want stability. I just want a small a small little place. I'm getting kind of this vibe of like somebody who's like, living off the grid, growing their own thing. It's like somebody is like praying for a lump sum of money so they can go buy a little plot of land with a house and they can start, living off the land. And I'm hearing God say that's all well and great. That's actually very perfect. It's divinely guided for you. If that's what you want, that timeline already exists. But you got to know that you're worth it. First of all, because a lot of that's a lot to take on, and that's a lot to do, right? Especially, I don't know if you plan on doing it alone or with somebody else, but that's a lot to do. So it's also about being mentally prepared for all of that work. I mean, you're talking about a whole ass farm, and a farm is a lot of work, you know it is. And so not only do you need to align yourself with the emotions and the feeling of being worthy of that, but also aligning yourself with being able to take on all that responsibility, because it's a lot. I mean, it is, it but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. And I think a lot of us are going to be, slowly switching that way because we need to, especially here in America. You guys should be, you guys should hear my daughter say that. She's so funny. It was like around 4th of July, and she kept doing this funny thing where she'd be like, God bless America. Let's go drink some beer and watch some fireworks. That's what she'd say. She's so funny. She did a lot funnier than I did, though. uh, yeah. Anyways, and we're not making fun of anyone. We just think it's just funny. Anyways, um, all right. Let's see what else we got. What are we at? 37 minutes to 9 o'clock. All right, we're gonna get some final messages about this. Okay, um, and then I'm gonna jump. I gotta stay on schedule. Got lots on the books today. Lots on the books. Thank you, God, right? Thank you, God, for a busy day. Clive, isn't it crazy? It's like you get one download and you never and it never your life is never the same. That's that's what happened with me in 2017. Sitting on my porch after I had just chose myself and disconnected from somebody that I would have probably drove to the end of the end of the world for. Okay, and I chose myself and sitting on my back porch, and all of a sudden I just got this huge download. It was my first download, and I was like, um, what? I'm sorry, what? And basically, like, I can't tell you exactly what the download was because it came in so fast, and there was a lot. But basically the idea of it was that, you know because I was kind of going through a time in my life where I was trying to figure out what was real, right? what was real and what was not real. And it was like the download was like, listen, everything is real. I am real. The universe is real. Like this, this astrology is real. Like, you know, all of the things. Everything is real and it all ties in together. Science, all of it. It's all encompassing, right? And then that just started my journey and I just like dove into that shit. Like and here we are. Okay. All right. I immediately started reading, like, getting into tarot, and then I started reading and tapping into my gifts more and learning. Yeah, it was wild. Anyways, Elizabeth, I'm so glad you're here. All right, final messages regarding this situation. Hey, Nicola. When you're like looking for something and then all of a sudden you stop looking and then it just like shows up? Just a little. Maybe just surrender to that and allow that purpose um, to come to you. You know, allow it to come to you. Allow it to show up for you. I will always give that advice. If you are searching for something, stop it. Allow it to flow to you. Right? Set the intention. I want to know my purpose, and then go on about your day. And I guarantee it'll show up for you when the time is right. Okay, final messages. A final messages. Hmm. Oh. Ooh. What? Hmm. We have the devil at the bottom of the card, or the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the card. The bottom of the cat is the devil. No. Holding that little dog that looks mad too. That little dog looks mad. But this is actually, again, this is reminding me a lot of times, the devil. Or mostly in this, I guess, in this instance, I like to. It's reminding me of the attachment to material things, right? That's how the devil works, right? The devil feeds on your desires. The devil feeds on your temptations. The devil feeds on what it is that, the shiny things, right? Dangles the shiny things. Yeah, you're having victory over this, right? You're like, I don't need no fucking shiny things. I don't need that. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I am smart. I am kind. I am giving. I am nurturing. I am loving. I am beautiful inside and out. I have done a lot of work on myself. I am strong. I am independent. I am tap the fuck in. I am intuitive. I am the empress. I am the emperor. I am everything that anyone would ever desire. I don't need no fucking shiny things. I'm enough. That's what you're gaining victory over. That is what you're gaining victory over. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I said all that. And then now the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. Yeah, because you see the bigger perspective. You're calling your power back from the material world. You're calling your power back from money, from the material things. Yep. Which is actually, you call your power back from all of that, right? It's actually it'll turn you into a magnet, and you'll just start attracting it like wildfire. Yep. Anyways, collective, I love you guys. That was the message for today. I love that message because it's beautiful. Hey John, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Right here it says 1110, so like 111 might be significant. Um, hey Belinda. But anywho, guys, I love you guys very much. Um, like with all of my heart, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my heart and to each of the sides, like encompassing the whole thing. Okay? I love you. We'll talk soon.